हेलो फ्रेंड्स, ये एक जनरल मैटर की बहुत ही अच्छी डिक्टेशन है। एनिमल्स के ऊपर है और मैंने इसके सारे वर्ड्स, इंपॉर्टेंट्स वर्ड्स भी अभी लिख दिए हैं और इसका लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन के अंदर मिल जाएगा। सो डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट करते हैं। 3, 2, 1, स्टार्ट। Wildlife, like trees, is also a domestic to set that not only helps to maintain the ecological balance but also benefits from financial, recreational, and aesthetic points of perspective. There was a time when the number of wild animals was quite large, when human interference was minimum and there was no issue with their safety or conservation. But the development of farming, settlement, industrial, and other development activities, and primary due to man's greed, the number of animals gradually decreased and decreased. As the consequence, several animal species have become extinct and several are on the brink of being so. The Wildlife Conservation Essay is an insight into the requirements of conserving wildlife globally. Deforestation is also a major cause of wildlife loss. Mass murders of wild animals are taking place all over the globe for the meat, bones, fur, teeth, hair, skin, etc. The need for conservation of wildlife has now become a necessity. Population growth, agricultural and livestock development, urban and road building, and pollution are among the many pressures on wildlife natural habitat. In addition to illegal hunting, the decrease of habitat and its degradation has endangered the biodiversity of the widespread areas. Wildlife preservation does not imply blanket protection for all species of fauna and flora. Rather, it means adequate judicious control over the multiplication of crops and animals that communicate to provide a suitable atmosphere for the man whose very life is at risk today in the past due to the irrational use of Earth's natural and biotic resources. Most wildlife was demolished after recovery. It is our immediate responsibility to safeguard the ecosystem's natural splendor and to develop a system of coexistence with every living creature on earth. While the world nations must be very specific in terms of wildlife conservation, the amount of wildlife is diminishing day by day. The World Wildlife Fund is a global organization that does a praiseworthy job of encouraging wildlife protection. National agencies are also involved in wildlife conservation. Animals, just like the human beings, deserve a peaceful life. Animals are an important part of our ecosystem and are very useful to us, but we sometimes forget that they are also living creatures. We keep on harassing them, and these poor creatures can't even express their feelings, and grief, cruelty towards animals have become an international matter of concern. This needs to be addressed as soon as possible and should be eliminated forever. So, we become cruel towards animals for two reasons: one to fulfill our needs, and other for fun. We use animals for their fur, their skin, their meat, their teeth, and horns. 2. Sometimes we apply colors on them which harm their skin. We also burn crackers without thinking about them. Sometimes the tea shopkeeper pours the hot water on the street dogs, which is a great example of cruel behavior towards the animals. The animal skins are used in textile industries. Their skin and body hairs are used to make exotic fabrics for us to use. Animals' teeth, horns, skin, and fur are used to make home decor items which we beautifully use to decorate our homes without thinking how much pain animals go through for giving us these luxuries. Another industry that contributes inequality to animals is the cosmetic industry. Whenever we buy an cosmetic product, we always make sure that the product is safe on our skin. But we hardly realize that these products are tested on animals before it reaches us. The chemicals are often injected in animals' bodies or applied on their skin. Sometimes these are tested on their eyes too, and if the test fails, it sometimes leads to the animal's death also. These tests cause itching and burning too. But we, the human beings, keep on torturing the animals for our own purposes. Our progressing medical science also has a big role in harassing the animals and showing our cruelty towards them. For the trials of medicines, animals are selected. They are then injected with the trial medicines without thinking about the pain. They are often kept in freezing temperatures for the experiments. We also ill treat the animals at zoos and circus. The place where they are kept is not cleaned often. Also, the feeding methods are not too hygienic. These results in various diseases and often to their death. Many animals and birds in the name of pets are being sold every day. These animals are kept in cages or are kept tied with a chain. Most often, they are beaten up. The street dogs are often beaten up by the shopkeepers if they are found roaming around. Many cows are found roaming around the garbage heaps finding food. Many times, many animals are hit by the fast moving traffic. These are the examples of cruelty towards animals, but now it's enough. We, the human beings, who are considered as the most intelligent creatures on earth, have to stop playing with these poor creatures' lives. We have to raise our voice and to stop being cruel to animals. We have to bring new strong laws to protect the animals. Every school should teach students how to respect and protect our fellow creatures. Animals, parents themselves should treat the animals with respect and love and should teach their wards the same. we should always keep one thing in mind, that we cannot survive without animals. Everything on earth has its own purpose. The animals help in balancing our ecosystem. We have to take a call and save our environment, our mother earth, and our animals. Stop.